From the very moment Liam was born, his father Daniel made a solemn promise to himself that no matter what life threw at him, he would never leave his son's side. Daniel was a simple man. He didn't have a fat wallet, a sprawling mansion, or a fancy car to show off. What he did have was a heart full of love, a spirit determined to be present, and the kind of dedication that money could never buy. Every single morning, before heading off to his tiring job, Daniel would carefully pack Liam's lunch, making sure to include his favorite snacks, and then walk him to school. No matter how rushed or exhausted he was, Daniel never failed to bend down and plant a gentle kiss on Liam's forehead, whispering words of encouragement that Liam would carry in his heart throughout the day. The neighbors would often smile and say, "That boy's dad is like his shadow, always there, no matter where Liam goes." At every school play, Daniel's cheers were the loudest in the room. At every football match, he was the first to arrive and the last to leave, proudly waving and shouting encouragement, as if Liam was the star of the entire world. To Daniel, Liam was everything, but life, as it often does, began to test Daniel's promises in ways he never imagined. When Liam turned 14, the factory where Daniel worked suddenly closed down, leaving him without a steady income. The bills began to pile up faster than he could manage, and food on the table became scarce. Yet, Daniel's resolve never wavered. Many nights, he would go to bed hungry, quietly pushing away his own needs so that Liam would have enough to eat. Despite the hardships, Daniel never complained or showed despair, because he believed his son deserved to feel safe and loved, no matter the circumstances. Each night, after dinner, or what little they had, Daniel would sit beside Liam's bed, asking him about his day, listening intently as if Liam's words were the most precious thing in the world. Even when exhaustion weighed him down, Daniel's eyes would sparkle with pride and hope. Then, one rainy evening, the unthinkable happened. Daniel was driving to pick Liam up from a friend's house when a speeding car ran a red light and crashed violently into the side of Daniel's vehicle. The impact left Daniel badly injured, and the doctors delivered grim news. He might never walk again. The hospital bills drained what little savings they had left, and the future suddenly looked uncertain and dark. Yet, even confined to a wheelchair, Daniel's determination remained unbroken. He refused to let this accident define him or break the promise he made to Liam. With relentless effort, he learned to drive a specially modified car equipped with hand controls, so he could continue taking Liam to school every day. Rain or shine, Daniel would wheel himself out to every football game, sitting proudly on the sidelines, his eyes never missing a single moment of Liam's triumphs and struggles. The community admired his strength, but Daniel never sought sympathy. To him it was simple. He was a father, and he was there. Years rolled by, and Liam grew from a boy into a young man filled with dreams bigger than their small neighborhood. When he got accepted into a prestigious university miles away, Daniel felt a quiet pride mixed with a sting of sadness. The day Liam was leaving, the house was filled with the heavy weight of change. Liam hugged his father tightly, tears brimming in his eyes as he whispered, "Dad, I'm going to miss you so much." Daniel smiled warmly, brushing Liam's hair back gently, and said with certainty, "I'm not going anywhere, son. You carry me with you, always." But deep inside, Daniel worried about the distance, the loneliness, the challenges Liam might face alone. Months passed, and one afternoon, as Liam was walking across the university courtyard, he suddenly saw a figure sitting quietly under a large oak tree, a familiar silhouette that made his heart skip a beat. It was Daniel. His father had moved into a modest apartment nearby, sacrificing his own comfort just to be close to his son. Liam's voice trembled as he approached. "Dad, what are you doing here?" Daniel looked up, a gentle smile crossing his face, and said softly, "I told you, son, I would never leave you. Not in the good times, not in the hard times, not ever." Tears welled up in Liam's eyes as he realized the depth of his father's love. It wasn't just about presence, it was about sacrifice, endurance, and an unbreakable bond that no hardship could sever. In that moment, Liam understood that true love means staying through everything, no matter the cost. Because some promises aren't just words. They are the foundation of a lifetime.